Remember back in the day when $60 could get you a game, the DLC, and you didn't have to blink an eye for updates or anything. And now we're at, God, I don't know, like $100 gets you maybe to the loading screen. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast on the channel. Just welcome back in general. It's been a busy week. If I sound nasally, I'm just getting over a cold. So if I cough, if I just sound like I apologize. But let's get into it. Today's topic of discussion, being more selective with gaming, because the industry nowadays is just, I don't know, it's weird. One of my favorite YouTubers at the moment, I've probably mentioned him before, but big shout out to JD Coffee. He put it best. He said that his hobby is almost pushing him out because just things are getting more and more expensive. So I just want to echo that and just say, you know, it's true. It's kind of crazy, but let's get into, I have some notes as well. I always have some notes, but yeah, let's start with the big one, the state of gaming pricing. Just the whole state of gaming prices as a whole is kind of insane. I don't even know where to go. I mean, off rip, even though I'm a fan, Nintendo, you guys really kind of hit their ground boots first running with the hike up in prices. I understand we are moving into a generation where gaming takes longer, games take longer, more demanding. I understand. I get it. My wallet doesn't get it, but I get it to a degree. But yeah, it's a crazy time. And for example, the Ghost of Yote collector's edition up here in Canada, $335 after tax. That gets you a couple things, the mask, some trinkets, some in-game items, a Suba. I believe I might be saying it wrong. Please forgive me. I believe it's like a hilt. But I think the one thing that pisses me off the most is no actual game. You get a digital code for the game, and you are asking me to drop $335 and you can't even throw in the game. Like, what are we doing? What happened to the good old days where you get a collector's edition of any game and it came with a wicked statue, a steelbook, the actual game, and a couple other little goodies? Nowadays, you give me the whole buffet, but then no actual game. And I just think that is the wildest thing ever. And now paying, you know, I think I've talked about it before, Mario Kart here in Canada is $110 before tax. That's like, back in the day, that was like a deluxe edition or like a collector's, but now it's just the standard. And it is insane to me that we are having to pay that much, and it's either you pay or you don't, and it's kind of crazy in my opinion. But that's why today's topic is being selective, because time is limited, especially if you're a parent. Don't get a whole lot of time. Money's tight, again, especially if you're a parent. So in my position, not every game is going to be worth the investment. Now, I will make sacrifices for certain games. You know, if I don't know. I don't even know if I would say that. I would pay X amount for certain games only because I really enjoy them. I love the series. I've played the first couple, and now I'm playing the next installment. Like, those are the only exceptions here. But overall, it's just time and money are limited, especially if you're a parent. All my gaming parents out there, comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. So not every game is going to be worth it to us. There's going to be games, and the worst part is sometimes there might be games that we want to invest to, but we just can't because of time or money, and it kind of sucks. And it kind of, I don't want to say ruins the experience, but it really puts a sour taste and kind of spoils the mood. So how I'm going to decide what I want to play is I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to be like, do I really want to play this? Have I played the other previous installments? Have I played this before? Do I know that I will get X amount of hours out of this game? Will I be able to play it with my kids? Will I get bored? These are all things I'm going to be questioning. I'm basically going to have a little checklist, a notebook prior to buying a game now, because again, it's just we're getting into that category of this is a very expensive game and I have to think about the future of this. Is this a game I'm gonna beat in a couple weeks and be like, well, that was a waste? Or is this a game that I could just replay 100 times? Or is it Mario Kart where I can just whoop my kid's butt in it and then they can complain to their mom how I cheat all the time, even though they just suck? You know what I mean? So for that, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be interesting, and I think I'm gonna be picking and choosing very, very carefully. Now, speaking of choosing, from some tips I'm going to probably partake in is I might wait for sales. I don't know. I feel like there's some games where it kind of deserves to be bought at full price because it's that good of a game. Like Expedition 33, I feel like is a game that like I would pay full amount for. I could have bought it 100 times now on digital, but I feel like that's a game I want to buy physical because it's just very beautiful. I have seen tons of things about it. It looks phenomenal. Shout out to the team. So yeah, that's a game that I don't think I would want to go on sale. That's a game I feel like deserves the respect of being bought at full price. Another thing that you can choose that might be more of a thing now is Game Pass and PS Plus. Those I know are subscriptions. They can go the long way. I had a talk with a customer the other day about Game Pass, excuse me, and we were just talking about how, you know, Xbox now kind of following suit with Nintendo raised the price of everything. So it really just kind of shows that companies are taking what Nintendo did and they're thinking about it. I mean, Microsoft, you know, hasn't had any bangers in a while, so I can see why they want to up the ante here. But Game Pass didn't change at all, and I was fond of Game Pass at one point, but I don't really consider Game Pass to be a viable option unless you are sitting there and playing every single Game Pass game. I mean, game day one, yeah, sure, but if you are only playing Game Pass for like 3 games, you're kind of wasting your time because you aren't getting the full experience out of the whole thing. Now, another thing you can do, wait for the game to come out, watch your favorite YouTuber. Speaking of that, I might be one, so let me know if there's a game you guys want me to play, because I'm going to be playing tons of Switch 2 games when they come out. So be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment on games you might want to see me play. Back to the conversation, a little plug there. Yeah, wait for the game to drop. Watch your favorite YouTuber, see what they say, go off their critique, and, you know, try and interact, comment, be like, hey, did you really enjoy the game? Is there anything you might change, XYZ, and just go from there. Another thing, if you don't really trust that, stick to genres you know. Don't try and experiment, especially in this day and age. I mean, God forbid you try and experiment with a different genre, pay an arm and a leg, and the game sucks. Kind of hooped. But stick to genres that you know. Stick to games you know. Stick to stories you love. Like I get enthralled with a great story game. I love a great story. Right now I'm playing Nier Automata. I am on the 2nd playthrough, so with 9S. So far, I won't lie, little stale at points, only because like I've done the main one with 2B, sorry. But 9S's story so far is wonderful and I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, stick to genres that you know and can't really go from there. But now, saying that, you might be like, hey Andre, you know, what if I get FOMO? What if I miss out? What if I can't play every game and I miss out? Because that's kind of what being a gamer is, just enjoying games. People who are collectors who can't really do that anymore might be like, what do I do? And I understand. I truly understand FOMO, and it does suck, but we are in a time where FOMO is a thing, and I just think that you have to move past it. And if you can't collect every game, then you can't do it. And if that's the case, then take pride and joy in having deep experiences with games. Play a game and just enthrall yourself. Get enthralled by the game. Get enthralled by the entirety of the game, the story, the background, even the characters. Put yourself in their shoes. Get real with the game, and that way, excuse me, and that way you might have a better experience than just something that you might not enjoy, right? But I mean, other than everything I said, I encourage you to just be more selective. Be more selective with what you're playing. And if you have a strategy, let me know. Comment down below, and I will do my best to read them. Sorry, I had like a brain fart. My brain just blanked out. As I mentioned, still getting over being sick, so I'm doing my best here to kind of deliver a video for you guys. After this, I'm probably just gonna go lay down, so this won't be a long one, but I just wanted to give this topic some life and put it out there for everyone to maybe, you know, have a conversation and just see. But guys, girls, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you have all been well in this gaming economy. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if FOMO is a thing for you. Let me know any of your thoughts down below. I love you, and I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.